Idioms and the meanings in the same boat. The idiom in the same boat means in a similar situation, usually a negative or difficult situation. You could say, if we miss this examination, we are all in the same boat. Let's have some single word equivalents of in the same boat. Alike, equal, similar. Next, ink a deal. The idiom ink a deal means to sign a contract or finalize an agreement. For instance, you could say, after weeks of negotiation, we finally inked a deal. In other words, after weeks of negotiation, we finally signed a contract or finalized the agreement. Let's have some single word equivalent. Finalize, execute, seal. Next, in the soup. The idiom in the soup means in serious trouble or in disorder. For instance, you could say, he's in the soup right now after being robbed of his belongings. Single word equivalent, trouble, crisis, problem. Next, in the swim. The idiom in the swim means to be active in something, knowing what is going on. You could say, for instance, being in the swim of fashion, she always wears latest clothes. In other words, being active in fashion, knowing what is going on in fashion, she always wears latest clothes. Let's have some single word equivalent. Updated, engaged. Next, in the limelight. The idiom in the limelight means at the center of attraction. For instance, you could say, she enjoys being in the limelight during major social events. In other words, she enjoys being at the center of attention during major social events. Let's have single word equivalent. Celebrated, famous. Next, in the driver's seat. In the driver's seat means to be in control. You could say, for instance, I am currently in the driver's seat of the company after my promotion to the position of the general manager. Single word equivalent. Control, authority. Lastly, in black and white. The idiom in black and white means in writing. You could say, terms of agreement should be stated in black and white to avoid misunderstanding. In other words, terms of agreement should be written to avoid misunderstanding. Let's have some single word equivalents. Written, documented. Thank you very much for watching.